Moving on now, the most anticipated inquiry report on the BBC's 1995 interview with Princess Diana is finally out, and the report finds both the interviewer and broadcaster guilty. Now, it turns out that the interviewer, Martin Bashir, used fake documents and deceitful ways to obtain the interview, and the BBC fell short of its high standards of integrity and transparency. Now, these are the findings of an independent inquiry report launched by the BBC last year. The BBC has made an unconditional apology over the way it secured an interview with Diana. The investigation was carried out by Lord Dyson, who is a retired judge. Now, the report concludes that Martin Bashir mocked up fake bank documents and showed them to Princess Diana's brother, Earl Spencer, and used those documents to gain access to Princess Diana, persuaded the late princess to agree to give the interview. And on the other side, the British Broadcasting Corporation has been blamed for covering up facts and clearing Bashir in 1996. Now, a former graphic designer at the BBC, Matthias Wiesler, had allegedly mocked up these false bank statements after Bashir reached out to him. Wiesler was then blacklisted by the BBC in 1996. The producer on the BBC's Panorama show between 1988 and 1995, Mark Killick, shared his opinion on the inquiry report.
It's an explosive report, isn't it? Well, it clearly shows that Martin Bashir was dishonest, and it clearly shows that the BBC subsequent investigation was incompetent. And I think the BBC should think very seriously now about apologising to everyone who was hurt in this, and there are a lot of people.
Diana Frances Spencer was the most celebrated figure of the 20th century. Married the Prince Charles in 1981, Princess Diana is the mother of Prince William and Harry. Now, the princess died in a car crash in Paris in 1997. Often known as the Royal Rebel, Princess Diana changed the way the world perceived the British monarchy. And a lot of it is due to a first-of-its-kind tell-all interview with the BBC in 1995. Now, let's talk about this controversial interview. That Princess Diana gave a tell-all interview to the BBC in 1995. Diana's interview aired on the BBC's investigative show Panorama. Now, this candid interview of a serving British royal was watched by 22.8 million people and turned out to be a seismic moment in the British public life. Now, what did Princess Diana reveal? Princess Diana admitted to having an affair during her marriage with Prince Charles. She spoke about Prince Charles's affair with Camilla Parker Bowles, and Diana also revealed about her struggle with eating disorder and self-harm. And she suggested that the Prince Charles' staff was waging a campaign against her. Now, who is Martin Bashir? Now, Martin Bashir is the man who interviewed Princess Diana in 1995. This turned out to be a career-altering moment for a junior reporter at the BBC. Bashir then left the UK to work with US television networks. After a few years, he returned to the UK in 2016 and was re-employed by the BBC. And what is this row all about? Princess Diana's brother, Earl Spencer, had questioned the tactics that had been used before the interview in 1995. BBC had carried out an internal investigation in 1996 and cleared Bashir of all wrongdoings. In 2020, Earl Spencer went public with allegations of wrongful tactics being used by Bashir, and the BBC commissioned an independent inquiry into the 1995 interview, and the report is finally out after months of investigation.
WION, now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.